breaking news, we have had our first UK womb transplant success story. And by success story, we're talking about a baby who has actually been born in the UK from a transplanted womb. So huge congratulations to the team who are involved. So last week I spoke about MRKH, a condition where someone is born without a womb. And as we can see here, we have now successfully transplanted a womb into somebody who has this condition. And she's had a baby who was born 5 weeks ago. The great thing about uterine transplant is they can be from a live donor. So in this case, this woman's sister was her donor. She had already 2 kids, so we knew her womb was able to successfully carry a pregnancy. So she had the womb transplanted into her sister, and then what happens is we watch and we wait and we make sure that that womb is able to successfully start to work. And a sign that it's working is you start to have periods, because somebody who has MRKH has ovaries of their own. So they should be ovulating each month. And then when there is a uterus there, that should respond as anybody else's uterus does. So once she starts to have some periods, a few periods, they're able to then go through the IVF process. Prior to the womb transplant, I would expect that they've already been through IVF. So they've already had eggs collected. They most likely have some embryos stored. It's part of the criteria in order to be eligible for the womb transplant. You have some embryos available. You have that embryo placed inside the uterus via IVF, and then we see if it takes. And in this case, that pregnancy was actually pretty much uncomplicated, which is great news because we really don't know yet how normal or how complicated the pregnancies might be. This question asks, why would the uterus then need to be removed? So we just don't know how long a uterus lasts for and how well it will take over time. And of course, when you've got a transplanted uterus, you need to take immunosuppressive medications. Those are risky medications. So someone who has a kidney transplant would take those immunosuppressive medications for their life, because you need your kidney for your whole life. But the function of a uterus is usually to carry a pregnancy, and when you no longer need that uterus, then it can safely be removed and you can live your life without it. So there's no need to continue to be on that immunosuppression medication longer term. So at the moment, as I understand, in other countries where they've had successful womb transplants, people can have 2 babies using this womb, and then they recommend that it should be removed. However, I'm not aware that any uterus has ever been used and then retransplanted into someone else. Lots of reasons for that. One thing would be that the baby would have been born by cesarean section, and then they would have had, if they have a second baby, they would have had a second cesarean section on that womb. And of course, we know with multiple cesareans, risks increase. So most likely, once that womb has been used for the person it's been transplanted into, it would be removed, but it wouldn't be used again after that. Do you have any more questions about this? Let me know in the comments below.